Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspira's help, bringing out the better in all of us.
So hot now, the German euchre.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Duluth FC Blue-Green Soccer here on the Stadium Sports Network. Coming to you live from Walt Hunting Stadium and Marv Heikkinen Field here in Duluth, Minnesota, where it's game number 2 of the 2025 campaign for Duluth FC as they take on St. Croix Legends here in the opening game of the Minnesota Super Cups. Game number 2 of the season for the Blue friendlies as the 2025 campaign moves along. But Duluth FC opened up the 2025 campaign last time out with a 3-1 win over Joy Athletic Club of St. Louis Park here at Walt Hunting Stadium in Duluth. In that contest, the Goats struck first in the 8th minute when Joy Athletic forward Carver Tierney headed a well-placed cross into the side netting past Blue Green's keeper Alex Praise to give Joy Athletic an early 1-0 lead. The Goats maintaining that lead up until the 38th minute when Adrian Mejia found Teddy Miranda on a run up the right sideline. Miranda's resulting cross found Felipe, who slotted a first-time shot past Goats keeper John Duffner to make it a 1-1 contest heading into the intermission. And then the second 45 minutes, the Blue Greens added 2 more tallies to come away with the 3-1 win. The game winner came in the 51st minute when Tyler Guerrero's cross was flicked on by Duluth FC captain Liam Pritchard onto the right foot of Oliveira. From there, the native of Belo Horizonte, Brazil, slotted home his second goal of the night to give Duluth FC a 2-1 lead. New arrival Caio Gomez then finished off the scorings for the Blue Greens 20 minutes later, taking a cross from Pritchard and rifling a shot past Duffner into the lower right corner to finish off the scoring in the 71st minute to make it a 3-1 final. Alex Paredes for the Blue Greens got the start in goal and went all 90 minutes to pick up the victory. And tonight, as I mentioned, the Blue Greens will be taking on the defending Minnesota Super Cup champion St. Croix Legends in their first 2025 match of the tournament this season. The two teams met last season in the opening round of the 2024 Super Cup, with the Legends taking home a 4-2 win. That was a game that was played indoors on June 4th of 2024 in Stillwater, Minnesota. This year's edition of the tournament, by the way, has expanded the field from 6 teams to 8 teams, with the Blue Greens slated to play a pair of home games during the 2025 competition. The first one, of course, here tonight against St. Croix Legends. The Blue Greens will next be at home in the Super Cup to take on 1826 Academy in Super Cup play on June 3rd with a 7 p.m. slated starting time. That game will be, of course, brought to you by Stadium Sports Network and yours truly on the play-by-play. This season, by the way, marks the 3rd straight season that Duluth FC has participated in the Minnesota Super Cup. As for the St. Croix Legends, this is their first game of the 2025 campaign. They've had a lot of turnover as well. They finished last season with a record of 5 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws in the Deep North division of USL 2. Then they ultimately missed the USL 2 national playoffs. Quick note, by the way, the Blue Greens making wholesale changes to the starting lineup here tonight. All but one of the starters from Thursday night's victory over Joy Athletic are different. The lone starter returning to the lineup today for Duluth FC, as you get a look at the lineup there, is going to be Luis Vergara, who will start in the middle. Otherwise, 10 new players in the lineup, including Stefan Schenk, the player who plays net for NAIA Rocky Mountain College in Billings, North Dakota, will get the start, or excuse me, Billings, Montana, will get the start. Meanwhile, you get a look at the rest of the lineup there for this 3-4-3 look that head coach Thomas Pazzo will put out there. We'll get more into the lineup, meanwhile, for St. Croix Legends as we move on here. In the meantime, that's the story here as we get ready for this first Super Cup match of the 2025 campaign, match number 2 overall for Duluth FC in the season debut for St. Croix Legends. That's all coming up here soon, and in the meantime, we'll take a quick break before we throw things down onto the field for the introduction of the two teams by our public address announcer here at Walt Hunting Stadium, Pat Sterner, the playing of the national anthem, and then the opening kip of this Super Cup match between the Blue Greens of Duluth FC and St. Croix Legends. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Stick with us. This is Duluth FC Soccer on the Stadium Sports Network.
Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to Walt Hunting Stadium at Marpikinen Field. Tonight's Minnesota Super Cup match features from Stillwater, Minnesota, St. Croix Legends versus from the shores of Lake Superior, your Duluth FC Blue Green. Let's introduce the teams for tonight's matchup, starting with St. Croix. Number 99, Beckett Carlson. Number 15, Rigoberto Arellano. Number 3, Aiden Hillis. Number 4, Alex Leroy. Number 17, Ryder Tomlinson. Number 2, Anthony Manshaw. Number 8, Juan Paleska. Number 6, Chance Terrian. Number 20, Asher Ozuzu. Number 7, Liam Guerrera. And number 19, Oliver Harris. The coach is Tyler Oliver. And now, the starting roster for your Blue Greens. Number 4, Nathan Porter. Number 9, Diego Mahia. Number 11, Caio Gomez. Number 15, Harvey McLaughlin. Number 16, Luis Vergara. Number 20, Tobias Gerber. Number 25, Luca Barbaro. Number 30, Joel Igolis Hollis. Number 31, Harvey Stewart. Number 32, Peter Pearson. Starting in goal, number 35, Stefan Shake. Coaching Duluth FC is Tomas Pazo. Assistant coaches, Ricardo Navia, Mustafa Fofana, and Gustavo Nascimento. The referees for this evening, referee Jeremy Euchre, assistant referee Dan Sandell, assistant referee Nolan Klemke, and the fourth official Keith Hollis. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please, if you are able, remove your caps and rise as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem sung by Belle Modine. Welcome back, Belle. Belle is a country singer-songwriter from the Midwest. She's been performing the national anthem since she was just 8 years old and continues to honor that tradition, always cherishing the opportunity to return home and sing for Duluth FC. This fall, Belle will take the next big step in her music journey by attending the Belmont University in Nashville, where she'll be writing, collaborating with fellow country artists, and performing on some of Music City's most iconic stages. With small town roots and big dreams, Belle is ready to make her mark on country music. Take it away, Belle.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we had
So the national anthem has been played. The two teams have been introduced, and we're moments away from getting this Minnesota Super Cup contest between the Blue Greens of Duluth FC and St. Croix Legends underway here in Duluth. Cloudy skies, wind probably up to about gusts of 20 to 25 miles per hour on the field. Conditions pretty chilly actually for May. Upper 40s, maybe low 50s in this one as we're getting ready to get this one underway for the second home game of the 2025 campaign, between the Blue Greens and St. Croix Legends. Duluth FC, by the way, will give you a quick reminder that our next broadcast of Duluth FC Soccer will come up a week from this coming Tuesday, May 27th, when the Blue Greens will return home to take on Minnesota Blizzard back in MPSL North Conference action. That'll be a 7 p.m. opening kick, pregame starting probably about 6:45 or 6:50 here on the Stadium Sports Network. In the meantime, the two teams taking the field here, the Blue Greens will be in their dark black jerseys with the green trim going from right to left. Meanwhile, the Legends in all white going from left to right in this opening half. Should be a spirited affair between these two teams. Just one guy back in the starting lineup from Thursday night's lineup, that being Luis Vergara. We also are getting the return of Nathan Porter to the lineup for the Blue Greens. You may recall he started a couple games for Duluth FC last year, then got injured and missed the bulk of the rest of the campaign. Also the Duluth FC debut of Peter Pearson, who has maybe the best pedigree of any blue-green player in the club's history. Talked about him briefly in the introduction, in the pregame, I should say, to Thursday's contest against Joy Athletic. Played his college soccer at Division I University of Virginia before transferring to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth, and has played professional soccer at about 6 different clubs. Last for the Des Moines Menace of USL 2, same level as the Legends play at, and he is number 32 in black for the Blue Greens. He's the team captain tonight, so we'll see plenty of him as the opening kick taken here by the Legends. And a long ball over the top. Stefan Schenk, as I mentioned, getting the start in goal for Duluth FC here tonight. Made 13 starts during the college campaign for his college squad, Rocky Mountain University in Billings, Montana. We'll see what he can do now playing tonight, as Alex Paredes, of course, got the start in the victory against Joy Athletic on Thursday evening. Meanwhile, in goal for St. Croix Legends, it's Beckett Carlson. As the Legends going to build from the back now, ball to the near side. Rigoberto Ariano with it on his right foot here for the Legends. High scoring ball game last year between these two. It ended up being a 4-2 contest. And this one out of play, far side. Coach Tomas Pazzo using this opportunity to get some new guys in, as we talked about. Some of these guys actually did come in as substitutes. Several of them, in fact, did in that 3-1 win against Joy Athletic. Meanwhile, for St. Croix Legends, this is their season debut, so this is all very new for both teams. Also some roster turnover. And the Legends right now kind of just knocking the ball back and forth, looking for a little bit of space here. Ball comes up to the far side. Kyle Gomez for Duluth FC. Lost his footing. Now here's Asho Ozuwu trying to turn with the ball, and he'll be taken down now by the aforementioned Peter Pearson for Duluth FC. Just about 25 yards away from goal. It'll be a free kick here for the Legends. Chance Terrian looks like he will be the one who will stand over this one. Asher Ozuzu, by the way, number 20. Plays his college soccer for UW Milwaukee. In the meantime, standing over this one, Ryder Tomlinson also for the Legends. Duluth FC going to hold the line high here at the top of the 18. And we'll see how they want to play this one. Shot to the outside, bending ball there. Punched away there by Schenk to the right side, so he gets his first handle of the ball in the 3rd minute here. And his Legends now going to go back. And they'll play a ball now up on the far side. Gomez trying to run it down for Duluth FC. And we'll have another foul called here on the Blue Greens. It'll be another free kick here for the Legends, as we're about to go into our 4th minute here of this opening half. As off the kick, we'll go all the way back now. This is Alex Leroy here for St. Croix. And they play in the deep North Division of the USL 2. Here's Ozuzu now turning. And we'll have a goal kick coming up. He was looking for the foul in the box here. And a free kick now for Duluth FC. See if Schenk takes it himself. Blue Greens after today, like I said, will return to MPSL North action. Their next Super Cup match will come against 1826 Academy. It'll come in June. Ball to the outside. Here's Nathan Porter now for Duluth FC. Trying to the Blue Greens after, like I said, making a couple starts last year before getting injured and then missing the rest of the season. As this one now goes up, it'll be Harvey Skurek on the throw. Native of London, England, Skurek plays his college soccer at St. Peter's University, a Division I school. As this one now comes all the way back, here's Porter again. Play it back now for Schenk. High press being employed here by the Legends to start. And this one bounces over the head of Luca Barbaro, who's playing on that far side. We didn't see him address at all on Thursday against Joy Athletic. Expect this will be a pretty tactical game. Right, trying to clip one over the top now. Ozuzu trying to bring it down. Turns now. And comes near side. Here's a shot attempt, and they score. That took very little time at all. Takes all of 5 minutes. Duluth FC getting caught there. And St. Croix made that look pretty easy. Duluth FC going to have to sort themselves out defensively here. And we'll get the word on the goal here. Not the start the Blue Greens wanted here. Barely had the ball here so far and already down 1-0. So Duluth FC for the second straight game going to have to work from behind. As off the kick, comes back now. And Porter will go to the top of his 18 now for Schenk. We'll get the name of the goal scorer here in a second. One in the back coming in from the far side. And now here's a ball forward now looking for Diego Mejia. Now Carlson will clear it high and wide and it'll go out of play. And we'll have a throw here coming up. Joao Magalhaes having that taking off his foot. Now Ozuzu, his pass picked off. Magalhaes trying to come forward. Now Kyle Gomez stepping into it. Gomez for Duluth FC outside now. Harvey McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to step over now. Trying to cross one in. One taken down by traffic, and we're going to have a foul called here on Pearson. Actually, maybe it'll be behind the play here. Our center referee tonight, by the way, Jeremy Euchre. As off the restart, now they'll play it wide. Rigoberto Ariano go back for Carlson. Duluth FC laying off right now. Long ball now over the top. Vergara winning it down now with the head ball. Now on the outside. Tobias Gerber for Duluth FC takes over. Plays it to the outside. Now here's Gomez. Kyle Gomez, who had a goal against Joy Athletic, now getting a step far side. Waiting for the outlet now. He'll play it back. The Blue Greens will reset. Magalhaes will go all the way back. And Vergara. Pearson. Magalhaes now to the outside. Barbaro. And Vergara now hitting a ball over the top with the left foot. Headed away to the far side. Barbaro now for Duluth FC on the left foot. And he'll turn back and we'll feed it for Pearson. Porter Vergara to the outside now. Pearson. Peter Pearson. Duluth FC trying to probe right now, not finding too many alleys forward. Here's Porter now. Playing it wide. Touched in the middle now by Skurik. Diego Mejia now will go to the far side. Here's Barbaro. Barbaro clipping it in. Overcooked it just a bit, and it'll result in a corner kick here coming up for Duluth FC. Zonal marking look here from the Legends. So Magalis will take the corner kick here. Bends it back post, overshot everybody. Vergara now, the left foot will send it back in. And just over the outstretched foot there of Peter Pearson. There'll be a goal kick now coming up here for St. Croix. And they'll line drive it all the way down the field. Beckett Carlson will be chased down by Schenk now, who's come off of his line and out of his box. Barbaro now into the middle. And Duluth FC will try to reset now from the back. Vergara with the left foot. That one cut off. Now we're going to have a foul called on Magales. Right near the midfield marker. And a quick restart here for St. Croix Legends. Now the turnover now is Gomez for the Blue Greens. Gerber will go to the far side with it. Not as direct here so far from the Blue Greens as we saw against Joy. Took them about a half hour to settle into that game against the Goats on Thursday. And this, of course, a whole new lineup of players, so it might take this group a little bit of time also to find themselves. But once they settled in on Thursday, the group that played against Joy Athletic looked very comfortable as Skurik now will go all the way back. Here's Porter. And the high press again here from the Legends. To the far side now, Barbaro. And that one out of play. Throw coming up far sideline now for St. Croix. 1-0 your score. It took about 5 minutes for the Legends to score a goal. It was a pretty goal. Hard to get the word on the goal on the far side. Couldn't see the number real well. These jerseys from St. Croix, not the easiest to read. And this one will go out of play now, far side. It'll be a throw here coming up. And we'll get a word on that before we get into the halftime intermission. In the meantime, we're in the 12th minute here so far from Walt Hunting Stadium. Marv Heiken infield. Thank you for joining us here on this chilly Saturday night for Duluth FC Blue Green Soccer, wherever you may be watching from. Magales now. Be one toward midfield, and we're going to have a whistle and a free kick now coming up for the Blue Greens, not right near midfield. Luca Barbaro. We'll play it in. Barbaro now to the outside. And Diego Mejia's touch heavy to the outside. It'll result in a throw here coming up now. Now in the middle, looking for Ozuzu. That one picked off by the Blue Greens, and now it's Gerber. Tobias Gerber distributes now near side Skurik. Pearson. Throwing it on now, Barbaro. For his college teammate, by the way, Magalis. They both play at the same junior college right now. Vergara now. Gerber. And now he'll go all the way back again. With FC right now. Trying to find some space to work with here. St. Croix holding their shape very well here thus far in the game. Skurrick now, hitting that one up. Intercepted by Legends, and now they'll reset. Ariano will go back for Leroy. Aiden Hillis, the team captain for St. Croix, goes all the way back now for Carlson, and he'll send it long. Zuzu trying to bring that one down. Skurrick. He'll do the same. St. Croix continuing to play that high press. Results in another turnover here. Trying to come forward with that one was Ryder Tomlinson, broken up. And now the Blue Greens trying to come back. Gomez now on the counter over, hit the pass for Diego Mejia. And out of play, and we're going to have a foul called now on Mejia. Free kick now for Legends, far side. Nearly a quarter of an hour elapsed here in this first half. We've had 2 shots, both of them from St. Croix, and a goal here scored by the Legends thus far. It's from the far outside, the midfielder on the left side. I want to say it was maybe Evan Pleska that got the goal. I'm not completely sure on that, but in the meantime, we'll have a throw here coming up. The throw comes in. And now tackled out by Harvey McLaughlin. Morera with that throw. That one tackled out. Skurrick down behind the play. Play on now, and now the Legends will go all the way back. Now ball forward. And we're going to have a foul called now. Against St. Croix, it'll be a free kick here for Duluth FC. Vergara will restart the play. Now to the far side. Barbaro. And that one will deflect out. It'll be a throw here coming up. And this time it'll go over to St. Croix. Been pretty tactically played here so far. Ariano for Leroy. They'll send it to the far side now. Here's Hillis. Back for Ariano. Chance Therian now. And now a ball over the near side. Oliver Corris trying to run it down here for St. Croix. And it'll go out of play here for a throw. Deep corner throw on the right side. Taken by Liam Morera. Ball headed away into the 18 by Pearson, and now chipped back in. Schenk should be able to grab that one, and he will off the bounce here at Walt Hunting Stadium. He'll hold on to it. Now Schenk will give it a ride to the far side. Pearson for Duluth FC. Hits it over the top. Mejia. The foot waste with Leroy on that far side. Carlson playing it wide. Now Pearson. Pearson crossing the ball in. Looking for Harvey McLaughlin. Gets a shot away. Didn't get as much on it as he wanted to. And a pretty easy grab there off the turf from Becca Carlson. Not a bad idea. Now the outside, Aiden Hillis will set it back up here for St. Croix. the far side. Now Skurick for Duluth FC. McLaughlin. Magales will go all the way back now. And Vergara. Barbaro now. Now he'll turn it over. Chance here now off the giveaway. Good defensive play there though. And then taking a slide tackle from behind, playing advantage was Gerber. Magales, Gomez, Pearson. Now they'll switch it near side. Here's Skurick. Harvey Skurick now. For the other Harvey on this team, McLaughlin into the middle. Pearson. And now ball over midfield. And played pretty tactically, like I said, both ways here. Not surprising. Plenty of skill on this field between the two sides. Porter for Duluth FC hitting it over the top, and Carlson will come and grab that one. Now they distribute to the far side. Manchow coming forward. Actually, I believe he's the one who actually scored the goal, Manchow, and now we're going to have a foul called here on Duluth FC up on the far side. It'll be a free kick here coming up. And a clean game here so far. Not a lot of physical play either way. Again, this is the season opener for St. Croix. It's the second game of the year here for Duluth FC. But for this group on the field for Duluth FC, might as well be their first game. The only guy, like I said, who played and started on Thursday is, in fact, Luis Vergara. A few of these guys came in as substitutes, McLaughlin being one. Kyle Gomez, of course, scored coming on as a substitute against Joy. Kyle Gomez, there he is right there, the aforementioned Gomez. Diego Mejia also came in late in that contest. So a few of these guys got some time. Harvey Skurick also got about 10-15 minutes, but it's the first extended playing time that this group has had together. So you got two squads basically right here who are playing essentially their season openers. Now on the near side, Ariano back for Leroy, far side now. Left-footed ball coming forward. Here's Pearson for Duluth FC. His ball in the middle. McLaughlin for Vergara. Now Luca Barbaro. Trying to turn and move there was Diego Mejia, lost his footing. He was looking for a foul there. Approaching the midway point here of this opening 45 minutes. Manchow, the lone goal here so far. A nice ball across the blue-green 18. That came in the first 5 minutes, and ever since then it has been a stalemate here. St. Croix leading at 1-0 on that goal. Here now is Vergara. And it'll come all the way back now into the St. Croix end of the field. Here's Carlson. Porter winning a head ball for Duluth FC. Gerber's touch a little bit heavy, but he'll play it back now, right side. Now McLaughlin. Again, that high press, and Duluth FC not really handling it all that well. Ball movement's been pretty slow. Created plenty of problems for the Blue Greens, breaking out of their own zone of the field, their own end, I should say. And St. Croix been placing that pressure on. Here's Manchow now. Now here's a shot attempt. That one's saved away. Rebound is there, and that one will be skied over the top. Duluth FC nearly getting caught there, though, again. Good look. Couple of big saves so far for Schenk. It was Oliver Corus who came in and got a good look at that one. It's been that high press again. Duluth FC really, like I said, has been struggling to handle it here so far, turning the ball over. Now Vergara. Now Manchu coming inside. He's got the goal. Out on top, here's a shot attempt. That one taken by Uzuzu, and the save going to be made here by Schenk. Duluth FC right now pinned in their own end. Ball forward. Headed down now, Mejia. Couldn't track it down, and will go all the way back. Carlson's ball through the middle. Now on the near side, trying to keep it in was Morera. Liam Morera. Instead, it'll be a throw now for the Blue Greens right near midfield. It'll be taken by Skurik. St. Croix has been pretty much in control here of this game so far as we played 25 minutes of this first half. Duluth FC really has not gotten a foothold in the game all that well. Had a couple of moments of good possession, but it's been mostly the Legends who have had the ball. As this one now through the middle, and that one headed over the top. So there's going to have to be some adjustments made here by the Blue Greens if they want to get back into this. Free kick here coming up. Taken by Schenk now from the goal spot. Bagales now has a little bit of space. Now racing up the far side. And that pass now behind everybody. Turned over. And Chu on the far side. Now into space. Here's Corus. Zuzu running with him now in the middle. Corus now gives it inside, and will be tackled away. We'll have a throw coming up far side. Manchu, the goal scorer, will take it. We'll have a foul call now on the edge of the 18 as Gerber came in a little bit late. Look down, it looks like Evan Paleska down on the edge of the 18, so we'll have a free kick here coming up. Free kick on the edge of the blue-green 18. Ball comes in, punched away now here by Schenk, and Gomez will send it, cross midfield, far side of the field. And it'll go out now for a St. Croix Legends throw. Now Leroy. Morera now coming forward. Another foul going to be called. This one on Harvey McLaughlin. Now this ball coming forward, and it'll go out of play. Free kick now coming up. Went off of Ryder Tomlinson. Off the restart, another turnover by the Blue Greens. Really having a hard time getting anything going from the back. Schenk comes and retrieves now, and he'll now send it to the near side. Here's Skurik. He's got some room to operate as he comes up on the left foot. Now Pearson. Vergara. Now Kyle Gomez. Porter. Lobbing it up now. Diego Mejia, his pass. Now that's taken back. Just not on the same page here so far. A lot of touches in the back, but the midfielders and forwards really haven't created much here for Duluth FC thus far. There's Paleska's ball now to the outside. That one taken by Skurik. Now Gerber. Pearson, and now that one taken by Manchu, trying to step through. Now Pearson, perhaps a counterattack opportunity here now for Duluth. Pearson's ball to the outside, that one intercepted. Just really hasn't gotten sharper for Duluth FC so far in terms of the passing through the first half hour. It's about, though, where the guys on Thursday started to turn it on a little bit against Joy Athletic. See what this group can do. In the meantime, now here they come through. Ozuzu with the shot attempt. Save is made by Schenk, and then this one off of a bad touch outside. And it'll be a goal kick here coming up. Duluth FC lucky to only be down by a goal the way this first half has gone. Like I said, really have not had any foothold in the game to speak of. The restart for Vergara now will send it long. And it's over the top of Mejia. Leroy will run it down. And now we're going to have a foul called on Mejia. And he'll draw the game's first yellow card.
And that's a yellow card for number 9, Diego Mejia. Al is in the house. Welcome, Al.
So free kick for the Legends. Ariano now. Ball headed through the middle. Vergara. Barbaro. Go all the way back now for Schenk. And now a turnover as Barbaro gives it up. Here's a shot attempt by Chorus. That one knocked down by Vergara. So unfortunate there for the Blue Greens. Now Magales. Gerber to the near side. Skurik. McLaughlin. Harry McLaughlin now. Pearson. Now Gerber coming forward. Pius Gerber now trying to keep it alive. Here's Mejia. Now he loses out to Tomlinson. And now here's Ozuzu going outside. Manchu on the outside. Now Ozuzu. Vergara. Pearson. Now Gerber. Barbaro now going back. FC's been playing it back to Schenk a lot in this first half. Not sure you ever want to have your goaltender have the most touches for your team in the half, but that's about where we are here for the Blue Greens. Ball through the middle. That one easily picked by Leroy. It's been that way throughout the half here. This has been pretty much a microcosm of the opening 33-plus minutes here for the Blue Greens. Just not really getting a foothold in terms of possession at all. It's been all Legends here so far in terms of possession. And they could very easily be up by 2 or 3 goals had Schenk not made a couple of really nice saves here. Ariano will go all the way back now. Here's Carlson. Playing it over the top. Skurik trying to head it down, and we'll have a foul call now on Ozuzu. And now here's another turnover. Now ball in the middle, of course, with a heavy touch. Schenk now will try to send it long. Leroy waiting for it, and he'll hit it wide. Now Magales. Joao Magales here for Duluth FC. That pass picked off. Duluth FC going to have to make some adjustments at halftime, no question about that. Here's Ryder Tomlinson now turning here for the Legends coming forward. And the ball near side, here's Ariano. And Duluth FC just chasing the game at this point. Leroy now. Man shoot to the outside, headed out by Barbaro. And this one will go out of play again. Another throw here coming up off of Barbaro. Ball through the middle, picked off. Here's Pearson. Outside now, Skurik. McLaughlin now coming back. Pearson. And we'll have a foul call now here against Liam Herrera. It'll be a free kick here for Duluth FC. 37th minute here, about 8 minutes before we get the halftime break. 1-0 your score. The goal coming from Anthony Manchu in the 5th minute. That's where we stand. If you're just joining us, Duluth FC really hasn't had much. They've had just one shot here so far. St. Croix Legends have had the lone goal in the game and also 3 or 4 really excellent opportunities. Stefan Schenk has made a couple of nice saves. Otherwise, this could be more than a 1-0 game right now. So Duluth FC has got some work to do here. Off the restart. Ariano's ball through the middle. Now here's Gerber. Gerber trying to turn with it. Tobias Gerber. Playing it wide now, McLaughlin. Gomez. Outside now, Skurik. Skurik now crossing it in. Diego Mejia getting ahead to it. Now we'll go back to the outside. Vergara. And then his touch past Barbaro. It was on the outside. Throw comes in. And we're going to have a foul called now on Vergara as he came over and tried to win the head ball. And down over there is his teammate Barbaro. Clock continuing to move as we're in the 38th minute. And there really, like I said, has not been much for the home fans to get excited about here. Duluth FC has created very little, if anything, on offense. Free kick here coming up. Off the restart, left-footed ball now. Coming forward. Ozuzu, top of the 18. Now headed down. Nice calm play there by Vergara. The name of Santiago Chile for Duluth FC, the lone starter returning to the lineup today from Thursday's game against Joy Athletic Club. Now Kyle Gomez, ball to the outside now, Barbaro. Trying to turn with it, Magales. Losing it out again. Ariano. Now on the outside. Aiden Hillis, his long ball to the far side now for Ozuzu. Porter defending him. Now Manchu. Out to the far side. Hillis will go all the way back now. Alex Leroy in the middle. Now ball over the top. That one headed down now. Brian Herrera. Shank off his line will grab it. And he'll hold on to it here and distribute near side. Nathan Porter will run it down now for the Blue Greens. Skurik. Tobias Gerber trying to switch the field, and that ball splitting the difference there between Magales and Barbaro on the far side. So it'll be another throw here for the Legends. Paleska trying to run that ball down now through the middle. Barbaro, Pearson, and now that one will go out of play. Duluth FC will have a throw now just on to the St. Croix Legends side of the field here as we're in the 41st minute of a 1-0 contest. Game has been largely controlled here by the Legends. They scored the lone goal. If you're Duluth FC, you feel pretty fortunate to be only down 1-0 now as a long ball over the top. Shank off of his line. We'll head it wide. McLaughlin now to the far side. Barbaro. Pearson. Diego Mejia now. Pearson, the team captain for Duluth FC, talked about his pedigree, native of Virginia Beach. Member of the St. Lucia national team, has played in World Cup qualifiers in his past. Also has played for some notable professional clubs. Chattanooga FC being amongst them. Des Moines Menace last year at the USL 2. He's well traveled for sure. Here's Gerber now to the outside against his high press. This is what Duluth FC's really been struggling with here throughout the first half. Poirier going back now for Schenk. And that ball to the outside now. Mejia trying to keep it in. And it'll be another turnover here and a throw coming up. Throw coming in now from Aiden Hillis, and they go all the way back. Now near side, here's Ariano. I want to go on a play now right at midfield. 43rd minute. Barbaro will take the throw. Mejia was looking for a foul call, didn't get it. And it comes all the way back now. For Becca Carlson, who's had to make just one save so far. It was a very easy attempt off the left foot of Harvey McLaughlin. Other than that, he hasn't seen a ball really come his direction here from Duluth FC. Not used to seeing that from the Blue Greens, but the Legends have been in complete control here. And Now this one to the far side. That one will be cleared away here by Vergara. We'll have a throw coming up now. Manchu for the Legends. Wazuzu. Skirk's playing a ball forward with the left foot and right back to the Legends. This has been the pattern throughout the first half. Duluth FC just pumping the ball forward, and St. Croix Legends just taking the ball right back. A lot of defending being done here by Duluth FC. Now a turnover. Here's a shot by Chorus, and that one goes just wide. He's looking for a deflection call from center referee Jeremy Euchre. Not going to get the benefit of the doubt. But it will be a goal kick here coming up. And in the 45th minute here, we'll see how much added time center referee Euchre will add to this one at the end of the half. Certainly a lot of work for Duluth FC to do at the half. Really, like I said, don't have a foothold in the game. Never really have gotten going here so far in the first 45 minutes. Ball all the way back now. Here's Porter. Well, Pearson checking back. His ball forward now, Mejia. Gerber. Pearson chipping it up. Nobody there in a black jersey. And now the Legends will take it right back. Now St. Croix coming forward. Tomlinson on the far side. Leska's ball to the near side. Vergara now will clear. Middle of the 18. Hillis will run it down. Now to the far side of the field and unable to keep it in. Chance Therian tried to send it to that far side. We're now into extra time here in this opening half of action. And that is how the opening 45 minutes will end. St. Croix probably feeling a little bit hard done by the fact they're only up 1-0. Duluth FC should be happy that they're only down by a goal based on how that first half go. The Blue Greens really, like I said, never getting their feet under them in that opening 45 minutes. A lone goal being scored by St. Croix Legends Anthony Manchu in the 5th minute. And they took the lion's share of the possession, the lion's share of the shots, and Duluth FC, like I said, has a lot of work to do here at the break as we head into the intermission of this Minnesota Super Cup opener between the Blue Greens and St. Croix, with the Legends ahead by the score of 1-0. 1-0 at the break. We'll take an extended audio break and then come back with the start of the second half of this contest between the Blue Greens and St. Croix Legends. And that'll be coming up in about 15, 20 minutes or so. You're watching Duluth FC Soccer here on the Stadium Sports Network.
Walk
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Volkswagen in Duluth, Croix in Walt, LCS, Auto Ace Express Gators, Young Associates, USC, Whole Foods Co-op, Movie Shop, Premium Market, Quick, Arrowhead Recycling Association, Duluth, Pickwick Restaurant Pub, Arrowhead Printing, Heaven's Best Carpet, Virginia Wisconsin Superior, Kickstarter.com, Select by Dublin Irish Blue, and Key Independent Group. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors.
Build something that lasts and take pride in every step. Cirrus is hiring assemblers to help build the world's best-selling personal aircraft. We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and right now a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Apply today at cirrusaircraft.com/careers.
I gotta feed the streets, don't bleed the streets. Ski mask on my face, sometimes you gotta cheat to stay ahead in this. Drink serve like it's liquor. Speed like I have you catching up to God for God. Stick off.
Duluth FC, number 19, Alex Ruiz, number 22, Liam Pritchard, number 26, Mark Donaldson, and number 29, Jacob Wiles. Welcome onto the pitch.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hoppin'. I got options. I can pass that like stocking.
Greens Liam Pritchard into the ball game. Jacob Wiles also in. Mark Donaldson has also come in here, as has Alex Ruiz. So this is a little bit of a switch here, to say the least. 4 new players into the second half here for Duluth FC. We'll see what kind of difference that. Minute break to try to make some adjustments. In the meantime, the Blue Greens, as we kick off this second half, going from left to right here at Walt Hunting Stadium. Here's one of those substitutes, that being Mark Donaldson, who started and played the vast majority of the ball game on Thursday in the 3-1 win against Joy Athletic Club for Duluth FC. Here's his throw now coming in, looking for team captain Liam Pritchard. Had 2 assists against the Goats on Thursday. And now here is Kyle Gomez playing Pritchard right away. Liam Pritchard coming in on an angle, gets a shot away, save is made. That's already the best shot the Blue Greens have had, and it comes in the first couple of minutes. You're seeing the speed there of Liam Pritchard. Duluth FC had just 1 shot in that first half. Hiram McLaughlin with the left foot. And Liam Pritchard right there coming in, forcing Carlson into his best save of the night. Still just 1-0 though, so Duluth FC, despite a pretty flat first 45 minutes, still has a shot at this. Now is Gomez dancing through. We'll go all the way back. Here's Pearson. Peter Pearson now playing it near side. Now it's Donaldson. Magalese now coming back. Now here's Ruiz. Alex Ruiz now, Magalese. To the outside now for Pritchard. Liam Pritchard now coming inside. He'll lay it back now for Pearson. Jacob Wiles in for the first time now for Duluth FC. Sends it to that far side of the field. Wiles, number 39, by the way, in black, plays his college soccer across the bridge at Division III at UW Superior. Now on the far side, Nathan Porter, who went all the way in that first 45 minutes. Gerber will come all the way back. And now Wiles will send it near side. Here's Donaldson. Donaldson, who played the holding midfield role on Thursday, now playing more of a wing position here in this second half, as this one to the far side, and that one will go out of play, and we'll have a throw here coming up for the Blue Greens. Already more life here to the second 45 minutes, or the first 2 minutes of this second 45 minutes, I should say, from Duluth FC than we saw for most or all of that opening half of play. So we'll see if that continues here. Ozuzu dispossessed, and now on the right side it's Donaldson. Magalese now, Joao Magalese coming central. Pearson now trying to wait a ball outside. Here's Donaldson stepping inside. Donaldson on the left foot gets a shot away. Save is made and then cleared away. Good look there from Mark Donaldson coming in, the Scottish import coming in with the left foot. Forcing Carlson into a save. Now it's Donaldson near side, and that one will be tackled out. We'll have another throw here coming up. Throw comes in now. Here's Liam Pritchard. And it'll go out of play, and we'll have a corner kick now for Duluth FC. The Blue Greens had just 1 corner kick in the opening 45 minutes. And it'll be Alex Ruiz, name of Valencia, Spain, that'll come over and take it. Taken quickly, and ball comes into the 18, now cleared away. Gomez turns and gets a shot away. That one knocked down by traffic and now headed wide. And now Skirk will play it all the way back here for Schenk. In the 49th minute, still 1-0 your tally. Jacob Wiles now. Now Donaldson picks out Gerber in the middle. Tobias Gerber's ball to the far side. Skirk taking a bump from behind, we play on. Now it's Porter for the Blue Greens, and he'll go all the way back for Schenk. Now Porter dispossessed. Now ball into the middle. Wiles will calmly send it back now for Schenk with the left foot. Skies the ball toward midfield. Ruiz trying to bring it down. Now Gomez. Skurik. Now Ruiz turning. Outside now, Magalhaes has Donaldson with him. Edge of the 18. Didn't get his cross away. Mishit that one. He had Ruiz coming toward the 6. And yeah, he puts his hand up as if to say, that was my bad. Couldn't get around on the right foot. Went off the side of his foot. And into the side netting. But like I said already, Duluth FC pressing the action far more than they did at any stage of that first half. Carlson now, see if the Blue-Greens now turning about fair play, maybe putting a high press on. That was the source of a lot of the Blue-Greens' problems in that opening half. High press that the Legends were running, and now there's the ball to the outside. Here's Ryder Tomlinson. Back for the goal scorer, Manchu. Manchu's ball to the far side. Herrera had it tackled off of his foot, but we'll have a throw now coming up here. A few players now warming up on that far side for St. Croix. We'll see how many of them get into this one. And now here's going to be a turnover from Leroy. Liam Pritchard now looking to go quickly. The throw comes in now for Mark Donaldson. And he'll go back now. Schenk will send it to the far side. Porter. Skurik. Ruiz. And they're going to call a foul here on Alex Ruiz. It'll be a free kick here coming up. Roy will play it outside. Ariano now with the right foot. Ball one down now. Taken by the Legends. Aiden Hillis, Leroy to the far side, Ariano. And now they'll go back for Beckett Carlson. We'll send a long ball over the top. Donaldson will play it back now for Schenk. Sends his ball to the far side of the field. Tomlinson losing out, and now here's a ball back from Ruiz. Behind Skurik, it'll be a throw now coming up here for St. Croix Legends, far side of the field. One goal in the game coming in the 5th minute, courtesy of Anthony Manchu on a nice backdoor play that saw him come in free on the weak side, and then he just roofed a shot over the top of Schenk and into the right side netting. And that's where we've been ever since. 1-0 your score in favor of the Legends. Jacob Wiles now will send it near side. Here's Donaldson. And Donaldson's ball comes near side. Stays in, and now they're going to call the foul here on Liam Pritchard, who I don't think he liked the fact it was a delayed call there. The team captain taking over for longtime Blue-Greens captain Jake Starling, who of course is the all-time appearances leader for the Blue-Greens in club history. And they go all the way back now. Carlson playing it up the middle, turned over. Pearson. Ruiz crossing ball and just overhit it just a little bit there. Throw coming up now, near sideline. Pearson trying to win that ball down. Now Gerber will pop it up in the air. Wazuzu. Skurik. The Legends will head it down. All to the far side. Now it's Aiden Hillis. Now Gerber out the intercept. Perhaps an opportunity here. Gerber stepping through. Magalhaes. Pearson. Ruiz now. He'll turning, he'll get a shot away, and he scores! That goal comes in the 55th minute. As Alex Ruiz's first goal as a blue-green. The assist, I believe, will go to Peter Pearson. And we're tied up at a goal apiece here. Duluth FC definitely tilting the field here in this first 10 minutes. And the goal for Ruiz makes it a 1-1 contest here. So brand new ball game now. And off the kick now, long ball over the top. Ozuzu now trying to make a move around, comes inside, he gets a shot away and just misses the near side post. Got inside position against Wiles and then pushed it wide. That had goal written all over it as Asher Ozuzu came up the middle, turned around, got a shot away, left it just wide. Really deflected out, so it'll be a corner kick now coming up. Manchu, the St. Croix Legends goal scorer, will take this one on the right foot here. Ball through the middle, that one headed up into the air. Now Duluth FC heading it down. Magaliz on the right foot, coming forward. Now Duluth FC will set up. Gerber goes back now, into the middle. Donaldson on the right foot. Pearson. Now the Blue Greens will send it to the far side. Here's Porter. Porter keeping the play alive. And they're going to have a yellow card here now, as getting his studs up there was Nathan Porter here for the Blue Greens. Took the feet out from underneath Oliver Corus. He's getting to his feet now. It'll be a free kick now for St. Croix. A couple of blue-green yellow cards here so far in the ball game. Second one handed out. Just a moment ago to Nathan Porter as this ball over the top now flicked up in the air. Ozuzu. Flag goes up on the far side. Now it's going to be cleared out. And we're going to have the offside call now made by the far side AR. And it'll be a free kick now for the Blue Greens, right near the top of their own 18. Looks like Schenk will take it himself here. He'll play it to the far side looking for Ruiz. Now Skurik. Now Corus leaving it down. Good track back there from Peter Pearson here for the Blue Greens. Turning it over now near side. Here's Donaldson. Donaldson stepping inside around Manchu. Now turning on the right foot. Outside Caio Gomez. Bagaliz. Ruiz. Now Pritchard. Ruiz again now on the left foot. Pearson now. Reporter. Duluth FC had the lion's share of the possession here in the second half after the Legends had the lion's share in the first half. Now on the right foot, Donaldson. Go to the far side there. Looking for Skurik, and it was headed down now. Carlson will hold on to it here, and now he'll give it a ride. And it'll carry deep into blue-green territory for Nathan Porter. Now Donaldson. Donaldson angling ball forward. Looking for Pritchard. Liam Pritchard now trying to get through. Still there, and boy, that was dangerous right there for the Legends. Pritchard nearly coming in on goal on that one. Ariano in the right place at the right time there for St. Croix to tackle that ball away. In the meantime, now it's Aiden Hillis. Hillis's ball. Chance Terrian now. And now Evan Pleska will go all the way back. On the right side now. Ariano's ball forward. Turned over. And now Porter. Skurick now left-footed ball forward. Now Kyle Gomez. Had Ruiz for a moment. Goes to Donaldson instead. And now it's Ruiz. Kyle Gomez now. Donaldson. And I'll go to the far side. It'll be tracked down by Porter. '61st minute. Still a half hour or so of action here tonight in the Minnesota Super Cup opening round game between these two squads. Now Wiles heading it around. Ozuzu keeping the ball in play. Headed down now. Here's Gerber. Tobias Gerber, the German. Both Germans on this Duluth FC squad this year. Gerber and Schenk in the lineup tonight for Duluth FC. Left-footed ball now to the far side. Alex Leroy bumping out Liam Pritchard to get that ball, and now Leroy on the far sideline. Sending a ball over the top, looking for Asher Ozuzu. Well read that time by Donaldson. Skurick. Back for Donaldson. Angling ball near side now for the goal scorer, Ruiz. Alex Ruiz. Gomez. Just couldn't quite get his foot to it on that one. Promising build up. And now Paleska sending it to the far side of the field. Legends going to make 3 substitutions at the next opportunity. Chorus now playing it back. Switching the field now, Manchu. And it'll go out of play, and we'll have a throw now coming up for the Blue Greens. So like I said, substitutions now for the Legends coming up here. We'll get those to you as soon as we can here. Manchu's leaving the field. Appears that Chorus is also coming off. In the meantime, throw for Mark Donaldson, near sideline here for Duluth FC. As we're in the 63rd minute. Donaldson with the left foot now. Hanging it up in the air. Ariano will run this one down. And go back now. Beckett Carlson gives it a right over midfield. Ball met in the air with the head ball by Jacob Wiles for the Blue Greens. Now Skurick. Up the far side looking for Gomez. And it'll go out of play off of the Brazilian midfielder here for Duluth FC. Throw coming up. Pearson now. Laying it back. Donaldson's ball through the middle. Now Pearson taking over. Lobbing it up. Ruiz coming on the left foot. Trying to cross it in. Now headed away. Now Donaldson will take it. Ruiz now. Donaldson, and now he'll distribute to the far side for Porter. Shank playing almost a sweeper keeper. And this one will go out of play now. One of the substitutes, by the way, Carmelo Kasim. For St. Croix Legends as Ruiz now. Alex Ruiz to the outside now. Skurek coming in. Harvey Skurek. Breaks the angle. Finds Pearson. Pearson now. Nice ball for Donaldson. Donaldson. And he sprays his cross on the right side. That's the second time he's mishit a cross. Really nice play there by Pearson. The other sub, by the way, Taylor Petrich has come in for the first time. As off of the resulting goal kick, ball played forward, Schenk. Playing it for Duluth FC, now it's Ruiz. Nicely done there by Alex Ruiz to draw the throw. Been really impressive through his first two appearances here for the Blue Greens. Ruiz had a very good game against Joy Athletic on Thursday. He, of course, has the game-tying goal in this one. Porter's ball to the outside now off the miss hit. Here's Skurek. Right back for Harvey Skurek. In the middle now, Gerber. Pearson now coming forward. Outside Ruiz. Ruiz's ball. Behind Gomez. Not a bad idea. Pass was just a little bit off. Ariano intercepted. Now Gomez. Magalis. Joao Magalis now. And Pearson. Now Skurek. And now a foul going to be whistled here against, I think it might be Ryder Tomlinson that got in there and got a piece of Alex Ruiz as he tried to turn. Ruiz, attending the same college that former Blue-Green Tyler Limmer attended in Northwestern. Western College of Iowa. They were the all-time leading scorer there. And now Ruiz will have a free kick here at an angle in this 1-1 contest. Nearly midway through the second half. Ruiz playing a ball in. Backside, ball's loose in the middle, and it'll be cleared away. Back for Ruiz. Magaletz back for Ruiz again. Switching the field now near side. Tobias Gerber, Kyle Gomez. Now Pearson. Now ball to the far side intended for Pritchard. That one under hit. Now looks like the Legends want to break back on the counter. And that'll be a tactical foul here by the Duluth FC captain Liam Pritchard. Yeah, no question about that one being a card there as the native of Hartlepool, England. Drawing that one, it'll be a free kick now far side of the field here for St. Croix. Jacob Noken also in for the first time. And it's turning now. And losing out of play now was Kasim. Throw here now for the Blue Greens. Donaldson looks like he'll be the one to take it here. Ruiz, nice flick there for Gomez. Opportunity here for Duluth FC. They break 3-on-3. Ball to the outside now for Pritchard. Liam Pritchard's ball in the middle. Skurek turns, gets a shot away, and leaves it high over the bar. Harvey Skurek trying to come centrally, just couldn't quite get enough of it with the left foot. got under it a bit, I should say. And now a long ball back off the goal kick. Zuzu now popping it up in the air, and now the flag goes up. Like Noken was a half step ahead. It'll be an offside call, which will result in a free kick here for the Blue Greens. 20 minutes and change remaining here on the evening. It's turned into a nice night for soccer. It's died down, the wind has on the field. The flagpole across from us is basically limp now, and Duluth FC going to make some more substitutions as checking in for the first time, Tyler Guerrero on the outside. Also checking in for the Blue Greens, it appears. Noah Johnson here. This ball now coming forward. Now ball coming on now for Ruiz, far side of the field. And Ruiz trying to keep it in. Leroy's ball. Now Pearson. St. Croix now coming forward, 3-on-4. Ball through the middle, turned back now by Wiles. And now here's Johnson getting his first touch since coming in. Schenk now will send it to the far side of the field. The footed ball now intended for Liam Pritchard. That gets out, and it'll be a throw now coming up for Duluth FC. Guerrero will take the throw. Outside now for Donaldson. Now for Johnson on the back door. Johnson's cross comes into the middle. Cleared away by the Legends. Now near side's Kasim. And his angling ball near side. Overshot the intended target, that being Noken. Throw for Donaldson now near sideline. Into the last 20 minutes here. And now we're going to have a foul against Mogles, I believe. Free kick. Hillis playing it in the middle. It's turned into a very entertaining game here. First half pretty flat from the Blue Greens. Been much better in the second half, obviously. Zuzu now trying to run this ball down near side. And they're going to give a corner kick here now as it goes out off of Jacob Wiles. So opportunity here for the Legends. Blue Green's going to have to mark up tightly in the box here. In a 1-1 contest. 73rd minute, about to become the 74th minute here by the time this corner gets taken, it looks like. It'll be Ryder Tomlinson that'll take it on the left foot here for St. Croix. Sends it through, punched out by Schenk. And it'll be a throw now for the Legends, far side of the field. Looks like Liam Herrera will come over and take the toss here. Tight ball games like this usually comes down to a play here or a play there. And Herrera's throw comes in. Taken back. Ruiz. Mogles now. Held on with just fraction too long. That allowed Herrera to make the tackle. And take it back now. Here's Tomlinson. Ruiz dispossessing him from behind. Now back for Noah Johnson, and Johnson will send it to the far side. Here's Guerrero. Mogles now stepping inside. Gerber has been pretty solid for night for Duluth FC, has Tobias Gerber. Donaldson. Now Ruiz. Wiles now. Here's Pritchard bringing it down. Liam Pritchard turning and getting a shot away, and that one will be smothered on the turf here by Beckett Carlson. He'll hold on to it for a half second before he rolls it near side now for Aiden Hillis. And now here's Donaldson. Good read there to create the turnover. Donaldson coming inside. Donaldson still in the middle. Donaldson gets a shot away, and the save is made by Carlson. Good move in there by Mark Donaldson, excuse me. Carlson making the save. Now Johnson. And he'll go all the way back for Schenk. Mark Donaldson showing some skill coming in there on that left foot. Now Wiles. Pearson. In the middle now, Ruiz. Alex Ruiz now. Now Guerrero. Pritchard. Guerrero now will line one up, and his shot sails over the top of everything. Not a bad idea, though, from Tyler Guerrero coming in. And a goal kick now here for Legends. Looks like they made another substitution here. Goal kick now, Wiles. Trying to head it wide. Ryder Tomlinson. Wazuzu in the middle. Now Gerber. Advantage played now for the Blue Greens as here's Ruiz. Donaldson now will slow it down. He'll go back for Wiles. Porter now for Guerrero, far sideline. Tyler Guerrero. Gerber coming forward. Tobias Gerber on the move. Had it tackled away momentarily. Now comes for Ruiz. Outside now Noah Johnson. Johnson leaving it now Donaldson. Donaldson now taking it toward the byline. Trying to play it in and ran out of real estate. On the end line, it'll be a goal kick here coming up. Duluth FC pushing in a bit. And to commit numbers forward here. Becca Carlson will take this goal kick here. Legends now going to bring Morera to the near sideline. He's been playing on the right for most of the night. Now he's playing on the left here with the last substitution. In the meantime, it's Ariano. Back now for Carlson. Now Donaldson. Donaldson now stepping inside. Ball forward now, Ruiz. Pritchard had to hold up his run, otherwise he would have been offside. Now they'll go to the far side for Guerrero. Tyler Guerrero now. Magales now will go all the way back. Porter, Gerber. Donaldson on the far side now. Tried to pick out Magales, also Ruiz, and now this one will go out of play far side. Duluth FC, like I said, trying to press for a potential game winner here as we're in the 79th minute. Looks like Guerrero will line up the throw here. Now Magales coming in. Jal Magales with the shot, and that one goes across the face of goal, and that one will go wide. A goal kick here coming up. As much as Duluth FC was on the back foot in the first half. That's how much they've been on the front foot here in the second 45 minutes. Add it all up, and we've got an even Steven ball game, 1-1. Now it's Magalis coming forward. Guerrero off in the corner. Crossing it in, that one headed away. Pearson now coming in for Duluth FC. Magalis again. Gerber. And Tomlinson will be called for a foul here. Free kick now coming up for the Blue Greens at an angle here. It'll be Ruiz who will line it up on the left foot. In the last 10 minutes here of regular time. Bending ball from Ruiz. Headed back up the middle, now Gerber. Open. Pestering him. Now Gerber getting through, and they're going to call a foul here on Gerber, it appears. 81st minute, 1-1 your score. No extra time here, by the way. It's in tournament play, of course. It's goal differential could become a key factor here, so we will not play any extra time here tonight. If we play the full 90 and it ends up in a 1-1 draw, that's where we'll stay. In the meantime, the long ball now from Beckett Carlson, far side of the field, now Guerrero. Now Legends are going to go all the way back. This left-footed ball forward. Comes into the 18, and Schenk will grab it, and he'll smother it. Stefan Schenk. He'll send it wide now. Here's Guerrero. Tyler Guerrero getting around a defender. Ruiz. Donaldson now on the outside. Now Pearson back outside. Donaldson. Ruiz. Johnson now. And that one will go out of play. We'll have a throw now coming up. Herrera will take it here. Gets it in for Kasim. And back in the middle now for Aiden Hillis. They go to the far side with it. Ariano. Left-footed ball forward. Ozuzu hits the deck. Referee Jeremy Euchre says we play on. Now Donaldson. Game getting a little bit more direct now as we come down to the final 10 minutes of this one. And this ball now will go out of play near side. We'll have a throw here coming up for the Blue Greens. Donaldson now. And we'll have a foul called here. We'll have a free kick here for the Blue Greens. Donaldson will take it. He's been very good here since coming on at halftime. Free kick to the far side. Now here's Porter. Now it's Guerrero. Heavy touch. And it's turned over. Coming back, though, is Wiles. Now Ruiz. Trying to play it through. Now it's Ruiz, though, picking it back up. And Wiles. Outside the boot. Now Noah Johnson. Johnson taking over. Playing it wide now for Guerrero. We're in the 85th minute now. Porter's ball over the top for Pritchard. And that one will be grabbed here on the hop by Carlson. And we'll give it a ride back the other direction. Comes back now for Ruiz. Ruiz to the outside. Magalis coming in. Joao Magalis. Ball's there, and it's A goal for Duluth FC, Liam Pritchard. That goal coming in the 85th minute. Nicely done all the way around. Ruiz finding Magalhaes on the outside. And Joao Magalhaes for Liam Pritchard, the team captain. And now it looks like one of the Blue Greens behind the net is cramping up. It might be Magalhaes, the one who delivered the cross. Pritchard, the captain, trying to help him out with, it looks like, a calf cramp. And so now Duluth FC, after being down 1-0, we talked about the fact that they were playing much better in the second half, and Magalhaes is still down, and now Beckett Carlson is trying to help him out as well. Looks like it's a pretty bad cramp on the left calf is what it looks like from here. Clock continuing to move here. St. Croix really wanted the offside call. Flag stayed down on the near side. And Duluth FC now has a 2-1 lead. And we'll see now Magalhaes is going to get up, and it's a pretty bad one apparently, so we'll see. The Blue Greens will probably make a substitution here. And it's Tomas Pazzo. Look at Duluth FC here. So off the restart now. Pressure's on the Legends to try to answer. Ball comes near side. Cutting in now on the right foot was Morera. No. Zuzu now trying to step through. Shot attempt off the bar. Ball still loose. Another save is made, and the rebound, and they finally score. Took St. Croix all of about a minute to even up the ball game, and now we're tied up at 2 apiece. So now what Duluth FC has as a response to that, we're in the 88th minute. Fireworks here late. And that was against 10 men, by the way. Magalhaes stayed out. So that's an interesting subplot here, taking advantage of the injury to Magalhaes. St. Croix Legends able to tie the game on the goal. And now ball up the near side. Here's Johnson now coming in. And a ball coming near side. Now will go out of play. We'll have a throw here coming up for the Blue Greens. It's interesting that coach might have run out of subs, in fact. Might be the reason for not taking Magalhaes out of the game, but ball popped into the 18. Turning now Magalhaes, and that one will be cleared out. It'll be a throw now for the Blue Greens. 89th minute. And a 2-2 ball game here in the Minnesota Super Cup. It'll be Donaldson that'll take the throw here. Throw comes in now, Ruiz. Turning, getting a cross in. Now Guerrero will play it all the way back. To the far side now. Now Pritchard on the back wing in the middle. Here's Johnson, his shot, and he scores! That goal in the 90th minute. It's Noah Johnson on the goal. Beautiful assist on that one from Liam Pritchard. And Duluth FC now goes up 3-2. So now it's coming right down to the wire here. Fireworks in the end. 3 goals since the 85-minute mark. Pritchard first, then the Legends came back in the 88th minute, and now it's Johnson for the Blue Greens off an assist from Pritchard. So hold on to your hats here. We still probably have a couple more minutes to go before this one goes final. Now long ball over the top. Donaldson heading it down. Now Zuzu. And that one will be cleared away. Pritchard trying to turn with it. Now the ball near side. Kasim's ball now forward. Pearson with a big tackle there. And now here's Ruiz. Magaliza's ball to the outside, picked off. Now Astro Zuzu trying to get forward with that one. Brought down now by Ariano. He'll go to the far side with it. We're in extra time. And it'll be a corner kick now for the Legends. Defending champions of the Minnesota Super Cup. Trying to tie this one up in extra time. 3-2 your score. It was 1-0 at the half. And here's the corner kick coming in. High floater headed down in the middle. And then they score again. Ozuzu now getting the tying goal. Letting the ball bounce in the middle. Wild ball game going on here. We'll see how much time is now left. So that goal coming in the 90, probably what, first minute maybe? Asher Ozuzu. Now ball to the outside. Off of the long ball from Jacob Wilds, headed wide. Now Ruiz. Pritchard got tripped up. Now Guerrero. Ruiz. Now Pritchard again. Outside Guerrero. Now he'll serve one in. That one cleared back up the middle. And now Kasim will just rocket it up the field. Shank now will lift it back far side. And a foul going to be called here on the Legends. It'll be a free kick now for Duluth FC. Like Schenk is going to pump it forward here. So that now, by the way, 4 goals since the 85-minute mark. After it was 1-1. Duluth FC will look back on this game, though, and rue the fact that they couldn't clear the ball in the 18 if they can't get a game winner here. Ruiz now popping it up in the air. And they're going to call the offside. I think they will here against the Blue Greens. Free kick here coming up. Carlson will send it long. Ball's headed down. Now Ozuzu trying to turn with it. And now this one into the 18. That one easy pickings for Schenk. Donaldson coming forward. Sends it to the far side. Skips through now. Pritchard. Liam Pritchard now for Duluth FC. Here's Ruiz. Pritchard coming in, and that one will be tackled out, and we'll have a corner kick now coming up for the Blue Greens. Pritchard now standing over it. Far side flag. Liam Pritchard will line it up. Men's the ball back post. Guerrero heading it down. Player down for St. Croix. Free kick now coming up. Carlson will take it. Carlson will get another go at it here. Gives it a long boot, and the 18 headed down. And that'll do it. That'll be our final whistle. Wild ball game as it turned out here. I'll recap the scoring here quickly before we go off the air. It ends here at this Minnesota Super Cup debut for both sides. Game number 2 for the Blue Greens. First game for St. Croix Legends, and it certainly lived up to the billing of being a tight ball game between the two teams. Interesting ebb and flow in this one. First half was all St. Croix Legends. Duluth FC owned most of the second half. Legends coming up with a couple of flurries to tie it late. But in the meantime, the two teams will settle for the 3-3 draw. In this one here from Walt Hunting Stadium and Marv Heikkinen Field. And recapping the scoring quickly here. I missed a couple of the goals for St. Croix Legend, at least one of them. But the scoring must start way back in the 5th minute. Anthony Manju to make it 1-0. It stayed that way until the 35th minute. Or excuse me, through the first half until the 55th minute. Let me correct myself. Alex Ruiz then getting the tying goal for Duluth FC from Peter Pearson, make it 1-1. Liam Pritchard then giving the Blue Greens the first of 2 one-goal leads they would have in the game on the assist from Joao Magalis to make it 2-1. 3 minutes later, coming back to score in the 88th minute, were the Legends to make it a 2-2 contest. Then in the 90th minute, it was Noah Johnson off an assist from Liam Pritchard, make it 3-2. And then in the 91st minute to tie it up, Asher Ozuzu for St. Croix Legends, and that's where we end up in this wild ball game. A grand total of 4 goals scored at the 85th minute. Duluth FC will look at it and say we probably could have done a better job clearing the ball in the 18 once we got up by a couple of goals. 2 one-goal leads at one point, at different points, I should say, during the game tonight. But add it all up, and it ends up in a 3-3 draw here tonight between the Blue Greens and Duluth FC. And to be honest with you, I can't really say that a draw wasn't probably the proper result, given that St. Croix really owned the first half. Duluth FC came back and really dominated the second half. But like I said, 6 total goals, 3 each way, and each team will get a point in the Minnesota Super Cup standings in this one. Duluth FC now 1-0-1 overall on the season, while St. Croix is 0-0-1 on the campaign. Up next for the Blue Greens, they'll hit the road for the next week until they come home a week from Tuesday. That'll be our next broadcast, by the way. They'll be back here at Walt Hunting Stadium and Marv Heikkinen Field to take on Minnesota Blizzard. That will be a 7 p.m. opening kick here from Walt Hunting Stadium. Coach Joe Mooney and myself will be on the air with a 6:45 pregame. Again, that game on Tuesday, May 27th, here at Public Schools used to be known as Public School Stadium, now Walt Hunting Stadium and Marv Heikkinen Field, the playing surface here in Duluth. So entertaining ball game here tonight. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We hope you'll join us again for more Duluth FC Blue Green Soccer as the 2025 campaign continues to roll along. Big thank you, by the way, to John Benton, who was my production engineer. Big thank you to everybody also who tuned in. As I mentioned, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We hope you'll be along with us for the rest of the season. If the first 2 games are any indication, it should be an entertaining campaign here in Blue Green Country as Duluth FC continues on in the 2025 campaign. So for John, this is Matt Johnson one more time repeating the final score. Duluth FC 3, St. Croix Legends 3 here in the Minnesota Super Cup. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be talking to you a week from Tuesday, the 27th. This has been Duluth FC Soccer, brought to you by the Blue Green Stream Team on the Stadium Sports Network.